Hi everyone. Before people join the live, let me walk you through day one vocabulary. Day one vocabulary is very simple and it is powerful words too. So, coming to the day one first vocabulary, that is elaborate. I'm so sorry. Day one first vocabulary is meticulous. Second one is reluctant. Third one is resilient. Fourth one is ambivalent. And fifth one is candid. Now, these are the five words that we learned on day one live learning vocabulary series. Now, coming to the day two vocabulary, that means yesterday, whatever we learned, five words, I'm gonna read out loud. The first word that we learn on day two, that is elaborate. First one is elaborate. Second one is, one second. Mm, yeah. First one is elaborate, second one is articulate, third one is precise, sorry, persuasive, fourth one is insightful, and fifth one is. So these are the day one and day two vocabulary. Let people join the live. Then I will reveal the day three, means today's vocabulary. I can see one person who joined. Guys, if you people are here, please comment down. By that I'll get to know. Hi Arjun, how are you? Good evening. If you would like to join live with me, yeah, please request. I can add you and we can learn words uh, in an engaging manner. Hi everyone. Hello. Hi Dilip. Hi Khan. To this. Dilip, I didn't understand to this in the sense what are you saying? I didn't get you. Could you please elaborate a bit more in comments? By that I'll get to know what you are saying. Hi everyone. Guys, if you people are willing to learn something by joining this live videos, if you want to join in a live session, please request. I'll accept the live request and you can appear in my live too. There are total 19 people that I can see. Guys, this is all about the English learning. If you are interested, please stay and continue here. By that, I'm gonna share day three vocabulary. Those are really very easy and you can easily use it in sentences and as well as conversations. Don't forget to give it a like. If this video not helpful to you, it might helpful to someone, right? So try to like this video. It will go to other people too. I can't see a messages. How are you everyone? Please let me know in the comments. Are you people busy or are you people stuck in outside? Please let me know. If you people have any queries related to learning English language, you can also type in the comments. By that I can read and reply to your comments. Are you people learning English language or not? Do this. Dilip, Khan, Arjun, if you people are here, please reply. Okay, we almost completed 5 minutes, so let me directly dive into day three vocabulary. If you people are interested to learn, please jot down all the vocabulary that I'm gonna share right now. If not, it's okay, just leave it. Coming to the day three first vocabulary word, that is coherent. Coherent. I'm pronouncing it multiple times in order to make it clear to all of you. Coherent. 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 Now I'm telling the meaning. Meaning of the word coherent is clear, logical, and easy to understand. Coherent is simply means that easy to understand. Whatever you can able to understand easily, there you can simply use the word coherent. So, guys, please let me know in the comments. Have you ever come across the word coherent in English language anywhere? Whenever you are doing listening or whenever you are reading books, English books, did you come across the word coherent? Just type in the comments. Now, let me give example sentence. She gave me a coherent explanation of the topic, which means easily understandable explanation she gave. So instead of saying easily explained, here what I did, I used coherent explanation. She gave a coherent explanation of the topic. She gave a coherent explanation of the topic. I gave a coherent I gave a coherent example in order to understand the vocabulary, which means very simple, clear, and easy to understand examples. So you can also simply say, she gave a coherent answer in the interview, which means clear, easy, and simple to understand answer she gave in the interview. So you can simply use this word once you know the meaning of this word. So coherent means easy to understand, clear, and logical. Let me read a second example sentence of the word coherent. His speech was coherent and easy to follow, which means clear, logical, and easy to understand. So, his speech was coherent and easy to follow. Next, the third example sentence using the word coherent. The student wrote a coherent essay with well structured ideas. The student wrote a coherent essay with well structured ideas. The student wrote a coherent essay with well structured ideas, which means clear, easy to understand ideas. Now, coming to the fourth example sentence, try to present your thoughts in a coherent manner. It makes some sense, right? Whenever we are speaking, we need to speak coherently. Otherwise, other person who is listening to me, they don't understand anything. So, whenever you are in a conversation, whenever you are in a meeting, try to present your thoughts in a coherent manner, which means clear manner. Fifth example sentence, the report was coherent, making it easy for everyone to understand. The report was coherent, making it easy for everyone to understand. Whenever the report that you made in your workplace, in order to make other people understand, you need to make it very simple, clear, and easy to understand, right? So if you tell to your manager that, sir, I prepared a report to present in the meeting, it is very easy to understand. You sound too basic. So instead of just saying easy to understand, you can simply say, sir, I have prepared a report which is coherent and I'm gonna present that in the meeting. Very simple, right? So try to polish your vocabulary, make yourself more advanced, more fluent by using these small words in your speaking. Try to use coherent wherever you wanna use a clear, logical, or easy to understand words. Just replace. You can simply say English is easy to understand. English is coherent. English is coherent. Very simple, right? Guys, if you people are here, don't forget to type your own sentences with the word coherent. Coherent is very easy. The meaning is clear, logical, easy to understand. Let me know that what is easy to understand in English. Basic conversations, idiomatical conversations, idiomatical in the sense those who use idioms in their conversations, or advanced vocabulary conversations. Please let me know. Now, coming to the sixth example sentence using the word coherent. After practicing English regularly, she became more coherent while speaking. Of course, if you do regular practice every day, for example, if you spend 10 minutes every day for 1 month, then definitely you are going to see the changes. You can coherently explain your thoughts. So, coherently means clearly. Clearly, you can able to explain your thoughts when if you do regular practice. Now, coming to the seventh example sentence, a good presentation should be coherent and well structured. Of course, a good presentation should be coherent and well structured. So, guys, I didn't get any example from you people. So, try to create your own example sentence if you really want to remember this word coherent for a long time, and if you want to include it in your conversation or in your solo practice or whatever the practice that you are doing, try to include this word coherent in your practice. By that, you will remember it for a long time. Now, coming to the second vocabulary of the day 3, that is pragmatic. I hope you people already come across this word called pragmatic. Pragmatic is it is having a simple meaning. Those who think practical, focused on what works best. Let me again read the meaning of the word pragmatic, that is practical, focused on what works best. Focus on what works best, which means practical solution or practical idea or whatever the idea that you are going through, it definitely going to work out. So, pragmatic in the sense practical ideas or focusing on what exactly works and what is exactly the best one. So, now coming to the synonyms, practical, realistic, and sensible. Synonyms of the word pragmatic is practical, realistic, and sensible. Now, coming to the example sentence, she took a pragmatic approach to solving the problem. She took a pragmatic approach to solve the problem. Pragmatic approach in the sense practical, or else whatever the best thing which is going to work, she took that decision. She took a pragmatic approach to solving the problem. I want to become a pragmatic person and I want to resolve all my problems, whatever comes in my way. It sounds and it makes some sense too, right? So, are you pragmatic? Please let me know. Pragmatic in the sense nothing but solving your problems in a practical way instead of just depending and relying on theory. So, pragmatic in the sense realistic, sensible, and practical solutions. Now, coming to the second example of the word pragmatic, a pragmatic person focuses on results rather than theories. As I already mentioned, this example gives a pragmatic person, those who always think about the practical solutions, they only think about the results rather than the theory. Though some people that don't take any action, but they always used to imagine something in their mind, theoretical parts and all. But the one who takes a practically action, they will get the actual result. So, are you pragmatic? Please let me know. He made a pragmatic decision based on the available resources. He made a pragmatic decision based on the available resources. Coming to the next example sentence, the manager gave a pragmatic advice to improve productivity. The manager gave pragmatic advice to improve productivity. Fifth one, being pragmatic helped her complete the project on time. Being pragmatic helped her complete the project on time. Being pragmatic helped her complete the project on time. Instead of complaining, they found a pragmatic solution to issue. Yes, if you just go and complain about the problem, then how you will get the solution? You need to take a pragmatic approach in order to solve all the problems in your life, right? So, instead of just complaining to the people, try to take your pragmatic uh, approaches to resolve the problem. Now, coming to the next example sentence, his pragmatic attitude allowed him to handle challenges effectively. His pragmatic attitude allowed him to handle challenges effectively. Very simple example sentences. Don't forget to create your own example sentences. Now, coming to the third word, astute. 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 I really don't know what is the exact correct pronunciation of the word. I'm pronouncing it astute, meaning very smart and quick to understand situations. The meaning of the word astute is very smart and quick to understand situations. Now, coming to the synonyms, sharp, clever, intelligent. Whenever you want to praise someone, it is used as an adjective. So, he is a sharp person, he is a clever person, she is intelligent girl. Instead of just like using these words, you can simply say she's a astute. He is a astute. Simple. Now, coming to the example sentence, she made a astute decision that helped the team succeed. She made a astute decision that helped the team succeed. Second example sentence, the manager was astute enough to notice the problem earlier. The manager was astute enough to notice the problem earlier. Coming to the third example sentence, his astute observations impressed the teacher. His astute observations impressed the teacher. Fourth example sentence, an astute businessman knows how to spot good opportunities. An astute businessman knows how to spot good opportunities. Of course, those who has clever mindset, they can only find the opportunities, right? So, a astute businessman knows how to spot good opportunities. Now, coming to the fifth example sentence, the the detective was astute and solved the mystery quickly. Of course, detectives needs to be more clever as compared to the rest of the human beings. So, the detective was astute and solved the mystery quickly. Coming to the sixth example sentence, her astute understanding of the markets helped the company grow. Of course, her astute understanding of the market helped the company grow. Seventh example sentence, being astute can help you make better decisions in life. Being astute, astute means clever. Being clever can help you make better decisions in life. Just using clever or intelligent, you can simply replace those words with astute. Being astute can help you make better decisions in life. Now, coming to the fourth word for today, being astute can help you make better fourth word I told, right? Concise. Concise means short, clear, without unnecessary words. Short, clear, and without using unnecessary words, which means short and precise answer. Now, coming to the synonyms, brief and short. Example sentence for the word concise. She gave a concise answer to the question. She gave concise answer to the question. Now, coming to the second example sentence for the word concise. The manager wrote a concise email that was easy to read, which means short and clear email. The manager wrote a concise email that was easy to read. Now, coming to the third example sentence for the word concise. Concise means short and clear. Try to keep your presentation concise and focused. Of course, if you make a huge presentation and no one is listening to that, it doesn't make any sense. If you make your presentation concise, which means short and clear to the point, then everyone is interested to listen to you. So, try to keep your presentation concise and make it very clear. Coming to the fourth example sentence, his report was concise but including all the important details. His report was concise but included all the important details. Fifth example sentence for the word concise. The teacher asked the students to write a concise summary of the chapter. The teacher asked the students to write a concise summary of the chapter. Coming to the sixth example sentence of the word concise. A concise explanation helps people understand quickly. A concise explanation helps people understand quickly. Now, coming to the last example sentence of the word concise. During the interview, she gave a concise responses that impressed the panel. During the interview, she gave concise responses that impressed the panel. Whenever you make your answers concise, then the people who are listening to you, they will be focused on your answer. Otherwise, they feel bored and they won't focus on your answer. They will just forget it whatever you are saying. So try to make your answers concise and focus on the point. Be clear at the point whatever you are explaining. Now coming to the last and final word for today, that is credible. I hope you come across this word in your life. Credible. Credible means believable and trustworthy. Synonyms: trustworthy, reliable, and convincing. Credible means believable, trustworthy, whom you can trust or whom you can believe. Those persons, like in that situations, you can simply use credible person. My brother is my credible person, which means trustworthy person. Now coming to the example sentences, how you can make use of the word credible. That is, she is a credible source of information. She is a credible source of information. She is a credible source of information. Coming to the second example sentence of the word credible. The the witness gave a credible statement to the police. The witness gave a credible statement to the police. Now, coming to the third example sentence, his explanation sounded credible and logical. His explanation sounded credible and logical. Now, coming to the another example, it is important to use credible websites for research. It is important to use credible websites for research. Here, credible in the sense trustable websites. If you are doing a major project and if you are using illegal or third party websites, then your project might get fail. So try to use credible websites where you can believe those websites, trustworthy websites, then your project is going to succeed. But don't believe in illegal websites. Now coming to the another example sentence, the company has built a credible reputation over many years. The company has built a credible reputation over many years. Now coming to the sixth example sentence of the word credible, the journalist provided credible evidence to support the story. The journalist provided credible evidence to support the story. The journalist provided credible evidence to support the story. Now, coming to the last and final example of the last word, her hard work and honesty made her credible leader. Her hard work and honesty made her a credible leader. So, guys, I'm done with all the 5 vocabulary words for day 3. If you people have any questions, any queries, please let me know. Or else, if you wanna drop down any questions about this English language, how to communicate, or if you have anything related to the English language, I'm free to answer. And you people want to join with me, yeah, you can request. I don't know. I don't know how to. How do you people get the request for a live? I really don't know. If you have any option to join, just feel free to join with me. I can see 2 people. If you people were listening and am I audible or visible to you, please confirm. I'm done with the vocabulary and we have a half an hour of time to talk. Do you have any questions for me? Yeah, you can just go ahead and put it in a comment section. By that I can answer. But only in English language. Even if you know broken English also, that's completely fine, but try to ask questions, because whenever you try to type something, read something, or if even if your sentences were broken, don't worry, but try to ask. If you don't ask a question, the answer is always no. So try to ask a questions, as many as possible questions. Try to ask questions to yourself, like simple questions. What is my name? What am I doing right now? What I want to become in my life? Where I want to see myself in coming years? And what are the things that I'm doing right now? Try to ask this kind of simple tiny questions, then you can able to answer easily. You can go with this kind of questions also. What is my favorite color? What is my favorite food? What I like to eat, what I don't like to do, and what are the things that make me happy, what are the things that make me sad. This kind of simple and tiny questions definitely going to help you out if you really want to practice English. If you are an absolute beginner, also no need to worry. You can become a pro speaker if you do a regular practice. Be resilient and don't put yourself down. Whenever you put yourself down, then no one is going to give guarantee that you are going to get succeed in your life. So be pragmatic, try to approach like try to go with the practical things. Don't rely on the simple tips, tricks, nothing is going to work out. If you really want to improve your English, you need to practice. Speak, 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 that's it. Before speaking, I want to suggest that try to listen more. When you listen more, then only you can able to give as much as output while you are speaking. How long have you been learning English? Um, Gimran, I think I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I really don't know. I have been learning this language on and off. Like I'm not a continuous like I'm not practicing this continuously, but it's been a 2 years. Like 6 months I practiced and then I took a break, and other 6 months I practiced and then I took a break. But it's been a 5 months I'm aggressively practicing every day, 24/7. I used to think in English, I used to speak in English, I used to read English short stories and watching English content and all. So if I talk about aggressive and focused time, I have been learning this language. It's been a 5 months, but on and off I used to interact with the people in English language. It's been 2 years. But if I talk about aggressive and focused learning, then it's been 5 months. And are you learning English language? Please let me know. If you are learning, how many years onwards you are learning, or how many months onwards you are learning. How long you are learning, in the sense it's not depend upon the time period and how aggressively and accuracy that you want to maintain in this English language, that matters a lot. So try to focus on the quantity of time, like how much amount of time that you can spare on this language, that matters a lot. If you give 12 to 14 hours every day to speak, to listen, and to create that environment around you, like English environment, then I can definitely say that within 2 months you can able to speak a fluent English. Even if you make mistakes, it doesn't bother you, but try to speak as much as possible if you really want to sound fluent, and if you want to articulate your thoughts clearly to the other person, then you must practice every single day. Most of the YouTubers, they say that practice, speak, speak, speak. In my initial days also I thought, okay, only speaking is the solution for learning English language. Not only English language, any language you take, if you really want to become fluent in that language, you must speak. You have to listen, you have to speak, you have to listen the content, and you have to speak. Other than that, Nothing, none of the tips are going to help you. But I can say few things. It's not about the tips or tricks that the people are sharing. Try to think in English. Whatever the language that you are learning, try to think in that language. For example, if I talk about my native language, I always used to think in my native language, but when I started thinking in English, then everything changed. So try to think in a language whatever that you are learning. For example, if you are learning Hindi language, try to think in Hindi. If you are learning English language, try to start thinking in English. When you start thinking in English, then automatically your flow, fluency, and the sentence structure and the way of delivering the message, everything is going to be changed. So try to think in English slowly. It doesn't mean that you have to translate everything in your head. No. For example, I can see in front of me there is a board and something is written on it along with the date and the heading, and 19 points were written on that board. So this is a kind of thinking. So try to think. There is a like Ganesh idol was there on the table, and there is a book called Ikigai, and it is having a pen in that book, and there is a chocolate that I can see in front of me on a table. So try to like describe the things around you. That will make you to think in English automatically, no matter what. Yes, I have been learning for 5 months, not get fluent so far. No worries, you can able to frame a sentence. That's really a wonderful thing that I would say. That it's really amazing. You framed a question and you answered my question too. So don't worry. Slowly you will get a progress. But the thing is that try to speak as much as possible. If you talk about my journey, I have been learning this language 5 months. But do you know how much of time that I'm sparing in this language? I completely involved in this language. I'm thoroughly enjoying the process of this language. So try to enjoy the process. Don't make yourself feel stress, anxiety. No, try to love the process of learning this language. Not only this language, any language. If you talk about your native language also, did you stress yourself to speak in your native language? No. By playing with friends, by talking with your parents, relatives, and chit chatting with the friends, like that only you learned your native language, right? So same goes with the English language. First of all, I want to tell you one thing, Gimran. I don't know am I pronouncing it correctly or not, but I want to say one thing. Forget that English is a subject. Try to treat English as a language, and thoroughly f- uh, like thoroughly start loving the process whatever you are doing. It might be speaking, listening, reading, whatever it is that you are doing in this language. Try to enjoy. When you enjoy, you don't feel stress. When you don't feel stress, automatically your thoughts will become a sentence. When you can able to make a sentence, then you will you will sound fluent. So everything is depend upon the mindset that you carry. If you are considering that English is a subject, then everything becomes like tough. So try to be simple and try to love the process that you are, or whatever the process that you're following. If you have a roadmap for your English language, follow that. If you don't have, try to go to ChatGPT and ask that I have been learning this language 5 months, so I didn't see any progress. Would you like to create a 30 days perfect roadmap to become a beginner to intermediate level speaker? Then ChatGPT can understand your problem and it will give a clear, structured 30 days English speaking roadmap. I'm talking about the speaking roadmap. Before speaking, what you need to do, you have to fill your ears with English language. When you fill your ears with English language, then definitely you can produce the output as much as you can. If you don't have an input in your brain, then what you are going to speak? So try to fill the English content, English words, English phrases, English structures in your brain. Then try to produce the output. Then you are definitely going to become fluent speaker. No doubt in that. And the best example that you can see, when I started listening more, then I started speaking more. When I started reading more, then I got the more vocabulary into my head. When I got more vocabulary in my head, then I can't stop myself from speaking in this language. So try to indulge yourself more into listening, reading. If you have a time, start writing in English. You people might get a doubt that what I need to write. How can I start writing? It's very simple. Just, for example, if you take my name is Radhika. So what does Radhika means? Why my parents kept this name to me? What is the deep meaning behind the name Radhika? So try to write. If you make a question, and if you make anything as a question, you will get a ample of things to answer. So try to ask yourself more questions. Am I liking my job? Whatever I'm doing, am I happy right now? I'm sad right now? Try to ask this kind of simple questions. If you are really happy, what makes you happy? If you are feeling sad, what is the reason behind your sadness? What are who are the reason for your sadness? Your parents, your siblings, your friends, those who are making you sad. Try to ask this kind of questions and jot down something in the diary. This kind of real practical, sorry, I can use the word pragmatic, this kind of pragmatic approach is definitely going to help you to become an eloquent speaker. So try to elaborate, ask yourself more questions and elaborate your answers precisely. I'm not talking about the huge answers that you need to give, but give a precise answers. When you give precise answers to the questions that you are going to ask to yourself about yourself, that what color do I like, what kind of food I like. So try to be precise whenever you are asking questions to yourself. You don't need to give a paragraph answers. You just need to give a sentence. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is black. What makes me happy? A cup of coffee makes me happy. Now I want to watch a TV. What I'm gonna watch in a TV? I want to watch a movie. Wow, what movie I'm gonna watch now? I want to watch a horror and thriller movie. Why only horror and thriller? Why not go with the action? So these kind of questions try to ask. So guys, ask yourself a simple questions and try to answer those questions. Simple. If you don't have a partner also, you no need to worry. Try to become your own good partner and try to answer all the questions and try to become your English partner. You no need to go to other person. You are the one who can become your own good companion to practice any language. So try to practice, go stand in front of the mirror, ask yourself a question. How was my day and what I did today? Is anything bad thing happen? Is anything good thing happen? Did I learn something today? So this kind of questions, any simple questions that you can ask yourself and try to give the answer to you. So I'm done with the thing. Without having any topic and question only, I spoke much. So I'm so sorry to bother you people. If you people have any question, any query, please let me know. We have 20 more minutes, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Is this all I need to do? Is this all I need to do in the sense? I didn't get your questions, Gimran. Is this all I need to do in the sense it's not mandatory that you need to do everything, but I can definitely suggest you listen and speak. Listen as much as you can. Try to listen 10 minutes video every day. In your free time, definitely listen to 10 minutes of video, then try to talk about that video. For example, if I watch Raj Shamne 10 minutes video, What I'll do, I'll just watch complete video. It might take a more than 10 minutes. If the video is 10 minutes, it might take for me to understand 20 minutes. I'll watch and I'll explain whatever the insightful information that I got from the video in a precise manner. I don't go with each and every point, but I'll try to make my like summary precisely. So same like that, try to do. Listen, speak, that's it. You no need to do reading, no need to do writing practice. But if you really want to become fluent, and if you are aggressive and you have a time, then go to reading and writing practice also. For me, reading, I really don't know. I am reluctant to do the reading practice because I'm not fond of reading books. But these days I want to read and indulge a reading habit. That's why I started reading. Because when you start reading books, you will get idea that how to frame a questions, how to structure your sentences. And one of the best thing that you will get from reading books is that you can get more vocabulary. That is the best part of reading books. If I talk about writing will reduce your pressure, and it will give more clear and confident and structured way of writing and creating your sentences. Writing helped me to articulate my thoughts in a structured way, so that's why I suggested writing. If you don't want to write and if you don't want to read, it's up to you. I'm not forcing you to do, but if you really want to improve your English fluency, you must do listening and speaking. Speaking is mandatory and listening is mandatory. uh, Rest of the things, that writing and what I told, yeah, writing and reading, it's optional. If you want, you can go. If not, it's up to you. If you really have a time, then yeah, I would definitely suggest to go with the writing, and especially start thinking in English. When you start thinking in English, then your English game will change. So try to go with the pragmatic approaches, then you can see some sort of progress in your level of fluency. I hope I gave a precise answer. I know I'm taking all of your time, but yeah, because I'm a meticulous person. If someone asks something to me, I want to put all my thoughts over together and I will give a structured answer. So don't take me wrong. And Imran, what do you do? Are you a student or a working professional? If you are here, please answer. I spoke a lot today. I did solo practice video and I went for a conversational video and I'm doing live session. I'm speaking so much. I'm giving more than 5 hours for speaking in English language. Do you do live streaming every day and what time is it? Yes, I thought to do live every day at 5 to 6 p.m. for next 180 days. Why 180 days? In the sense, I become lazy these days, so I didn't have a consistency and I lost my discipline. That's why I thought to, okay, let's go live and speak whatever comes to my mind. So when I speak randomly, people won't get interest, right? So that's why I took a theme of learning 5 vocabulary every day. By that, I can learn words, I can share words, I can read out loud. So here I'm doing three things at a time. So that's why I decided to do this live at 5 to 6 p.m. every day. If you are willing to join, yeah, of course, you're always welcome. And I request you to join with me in live. Then you will definitely going to learn something. I'm not telling about the joining and commenting. Try to join with me in live. When you request, I can take you to the live. Don't worry about the people are going to judge, but don't worry about other people, because your progress is important to you, not to the others. Do you do sorry, I already done with that. I am a student. Okay, what are you studying, Gimran? First of all, tell me, am I pronouncing your name correctly? If not, please correct me. It's Jimran or Gimran. I don't know because I'm very bad at pronouncing the names. I'm so sorry. I'm student. Okay. If you are student, what are you studying? And are you doing engineering or are you in your degree or where are you from first of all? Guys, those who are here, please like the video and don't forget to comment where are you from. By that, I can know your state and place where you are staying right now. I think Imran, you have a YouTube channel because you have a logo too. Oh, sorry, Imran. Oh, sorry. I just mixed the G and Imran. I'm so sorry, Imran. Sorry for that. And what are you studying? You mentioned that you are student, right? So what are you studying? Are you pursuing your engineering or degree? If you have a chance, please do join the live with your video because we have 13 more minutes. We can speak something and you can learn something too. I'll give a chance to speak. Don't think about the other people. You're a student and you are willing to improve your English, but there are lot many people who are sitting at their home after graduation. After doing the graduation, they are not even focusing on their communication skills, and especially about the this English language, which is global language these days. We have 12 more minutes, Simran. If you want, you can request and join live. We can speak. The people can request. From Chittoor, BBA 2 years. Oh, okay. Chittoor in the sense it's Andhra, right? I am also from Andhra Pradesh. I am also Telugu girl. I think you are quite occupied with something. That's why you are giving a late replies. That's okay, fine. If you really want to improve your English, start listening and start speaking with strangers or using online applications. It will definitely going to help you to reduce your fear, hesitation, and nervousness while speaking in English. Try to use Hello Talk. Hello Talk is a free application. You no need to pay anything. You can talk to anyone. You will get a 60 minutes of talk time to talk with other people by joining their VRs. And after 7 days, I think you will get a chance to create your own room where you can talk and invite the people and start speaking with them. So try to use this free application. And if you want to go the paid application, I can suggest CV, Speakify, and there is another application called Ace Fluency. These two are paid applications, and HelloTalk is the free application. You can find any person from around the world. You will get all around the world. People are going to learn any language. If you want to learn German or Germany or France, anything, yeah, you just go and install the HelloTalk application and start speaking. I hesitate to speak. Why hesitation? You are typing your sentences very clearly without any mistake. Then why you are hesitate to speak? If you would like to if you want to practice with me, just go to my YouTube channel description and you will find my email address and try to approach me. I can provide a free practice sessions. You can talk to me. You can improve your English. No need to hesitate, yaar. If you are feeling hesitate, and if you don't want to practice, and if you don't want to show up in your life, then definitely you are going to be the same person in 2027 also. So try to break the fear. Even I am a kind of a girl, I don't want to face any camera, and I'm a like camera cautious person. But today I am doing live videos on my YouTube channel, and the people are watching me, and people are commenting on my videos, and they are learning something. So we need to break the fear, whatever the fear that we are having today. We need to break it, otherwise we can't grow. We have to come out of the comfort zone and the hesitation zone that you are talking about right now. Try to break that fear, Imran. Then only you can able to learn something. If you sit with the fear, you will never do anything, and you will never achieve anything. So try to break that fear. I broke that fear in my life, that's why I am here today. So try to do something for yourself, don't sit with the fear. Fear is just a word that we created for ourselves, but if you once you come out of that thin line which is behind you, sorry, in front of you, you will definitely going to achieve greater heights. So try to speak. If you really don't know how to speak and all, I am here to guide you. Just go and send an email to me. In my YouTube channel description, you can get the email ID embark2speak@gmail.com. You can approach me over there and we can start speaking. If you don't wanna turn on your video, that's completely fine, and I can give a free 30-minute session, Zoom session for you to speak with me, and you can break your fear there. So try to take the initiative. If you are not taking any action today, you are going to be the same person tomorrow as well. So remember that. If you have anything apart from that, because I have only 8 minutes. Hmm. Hesitation and hesitation. People are hesitated to speak in English nowadays, but no need to worry about hesitation. Why do you hesitate? Because you are thinking about other people. That's why you hesitate. Don't think about others and don't think about your mistakes while you are speaking. Then you are definitely going to be a strong person. Hmm. Imran, if you want to speak with me, just go to my YouTube channel and send an email. Then I can schedule a call with you tomorrow and we can speak over there. You no need to tense and you no need to worry and no need to hesitate at all. I'm going to hear for 7 more minutes. Sorry, 6 more minutes. If you have any queries, any questions, please jot it down. Let me answer within a couple of minutes that we have. Let utilize those 6 minutes. While I speak English, a single word not coming into my mouth. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this, Imran. But you are typing your sentence perfectly without any mistake. Even though if you make mistake, no worries. Why you are thinking like that? No problem, yaar. If you don't take the step today, then when you are going to break your fear? Please let me know. Take that initiative. Start speaking. Start connecting with the people. I am giving an opportunity to you, right? Connect with me. Start speaking. I will guide you. I am here to encourage and give a shoulder that you can start speaking. Make mistakes. Take out that like that one thought in your mind that people are going to find out my mistakes. No worries at all. I make a thousands of lakhs of mistakes in my videos, but you people are still supporting me. So don't worry about the mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen with everyone and everyone's life. So don't worry about the mistakes. And even if you are not getting a single word also, you know Telugu language. I know Telugu language. So you can express, and then I will tell you that how to like create a sentence. So don't worry about it. One of the best thing that I would say that if you know Telugu language, I am here to guide you, because if I take a North Indian person, I don't understand Hindi and he don't understand Telugu, so I can't properly guide them. But if you really want to improve your English, you can directly approach me through my mail ID, as I already mentioned, embark2speak@gmail.com. Go, just type hi, and I mention your name, Imran. I'm Imran and I'm connecting with you from live video. Then rest of the things we will talk on Zoom meeting, so don't worry. If you are interested, I'm not forcing anyone. If you people are interested to have a conversation with me, then definitely just go and send an email. I will connect there and we will connect in Zoom meeting. So, guys, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna upload a wonderful conversation, and he is having 11 years of in this business development or business customer service or in organization. So you're thoroughly going to enjoy the conversation, and he is a passionate learner. He is listening to English content from 11 years, and he didn't speak any single word for 11 years, and he started speaking just last year, and he is speaking English really very fluently. He is making mistakes, but still he is speaking English fluently. So try to be like him and make mistakes, try to speak, and don't think about other people. Oh my god, if I make mistakes, what people think? Don't worry. People will definitely say something. Even if you do good, even if you do bad, people definitely say something about you. Don't worry about it. And Imran, if you are here, just please let me know whether you want to improve your English or not. If you really want to improve and do aggressive practice, so try to go and watch my videos. It might help you in somehow that it might help you. So try to go and watch my videos. If not, you can directly connect with me. I will guide you. You have 2 more minutes. You are in BBS second year, so you have a pretty good time to break that hesitation, Imran. And you started your English journey too early. But I started my English learning after my graduation. Not only after graduation, after entering into IT company, then I got to know the significance of this English language. When I started connecting with the clients, and when I started connecting with the international clients, then like it's really a tough situation for me. They don't understand Telugu language. I need to speak in English. So you realized English is important language earlier, but I wasted my graduation, my office time, everything. But still I don't know the important still I didn't get the importance of the English language. But when I got to know, time is wasted. Sorry, time was wasted. So try to utilize whatever the time that you have right now. Try to utilize, and we have 30 seconds more. If you people have any queries, anything, please let me know. Within 30 seconds, also I can share something. Mhm. And guys, this is day 3. If you really want to learn something new tomorrow, don't forget to join day 4 live session, where we are going to learn 5 new words. So try to join tomorrow. Bye bye. And I'm done with my timing. 1 hour of time, live time is completed. Now I need to go, and I have some other works to do. Bye bye. See you tomorrow at the same time at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. If you people are really so serious to learn English language, don't forget to join and learn other 5 new words. Almost from day 1 to day 3, we have learned 15 new words. So try to join tomorrow as well, 5 to 6 p.m. every day. I'm gonna come live and we can discuss. If you people are really serious to learn this language, try to request and join the live as well. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.